It's like you're challenging Tyson to a fight. It's funny on the internet.
So it was coming for you in the comments on that? Oh, but you were responding back.
Yeah, I just be having fun. I don't mean like bro, like it's funny though because you'll see these comments. You know, you can go click on their stuff. Man, one dude was on there, bro, blowing it on the beat. Talking about me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, bro, come on now. It's funny, but it's not when you're that bad. No way.
Bolo.
Before we get started, if you guys need any equipment for your studio, make sure you guys go ahead and click my link in the description and head over to Zounds.com. Zounds has a whole bunch of stuff on the site, and they have a whole bunch of stuff on the site that requires no credit or background check, meaning all you have to do is order it, they'll ship it to you, and you can make monthly payments. All you have to do is add a credit or debit card up to the account, and you can go ahead and get your stuff just like that. So if you guys need some equipment, make sure you guys go ahead and click my link in the description and head over to Zounds.com and get you some equipment today. Also, you guys know I rock with analog cases because they make the best cases to protect your gear, and they make the most professional stands to protect your gear as well. And they just released a new travel backpack called the Track Pack. The Track Pack Travel Backpack. Wonder if you can say that 3 times in a row. But this is the ultimate musician's backpack to travel with. This is a professional musician's backpack. You can put your MPC Live 2 in there. You can put your Machine Plus, your Roland SP404. You can add in your MIDI controllers as well, and you even have a compartment to add your laptop in there too. And everything stays protected because this bag is heavily insulated with nothing but protection. And to make things even better, they have a whole bunch of compartments where you can put your cords, your keys, your cell phones, hell, the kitchen sink if you want to put that in there too. So if you're a professional musician that is on the go, make sure you guys go ahead and check out this Track Pack Traveler's Backpack. I'm telling you right now, you will not be disappointed. Go ahead and click my link in the description to Analog Cases and save 10% today.
We seen this last time, right? Seen
2
this.
shelfer channels, the MPV, you got the Orbit, you got the Pulse UFX 3, and the Burrow, big baby. You already know how we come about the Burrow.
I'm talking about got everything. We come up here.
Yep, bought some new things.
Got the Novation up here. Please tell people about this right here.
Okay, so this is the Trigon. It's a 6-voice polyphonic synthesizer. You know what I'm saying? It's similar to the OB6 and the what is it? Is it the Prophet 6? But they've made this one before. But the difference is it has a ladder filter, similar to the Moogs. This was Dave Smith's last synthesizer. That's why I bought it, honestly, because I was looking, and when I found out it was his last synthesizer, I was like, well, shit. I mean, what other synthesizer would I get? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's good. When I go for that when I want to get that analog warmth because it's real. It's like it has a sound to it.
All right, and then of course we got the Third Wave.
Best synthesizer I've ever used.
The Third Wave is the best synthesizer. Hold on, let's get this on camera.
Third Wave is the best synthesizer I've ever used, and I've been buying synthesizers. I've taken some back. I had the Quantum Mark II, which I think is amazing. They just fell short in a couple, categories that I think they were really ambitious. They just fell a little short. But the Third Wave, I mean, and it's digital, and that's what Dave Smith was like kind of saying is like, yo, the analog stuff is kind of mumbo jumbo. What really matters is the analog filters. That's what really matters.
So what to you is so special? Because it's going to be a lot of people saying,
yeah,
what is so special about the Third Wave? Because people going to question, like, the best synth ever?
I've used. I said I used. This was funny about the Third Wave. I went to Guitar Center, and I was playing it. I brought my boy Bobby Keys with me because he really plays the keys. So we went up there, and they had the keyboard. He played it. I'm watching him. I'm going through sounds. He like, I don't know, Rock. This might not be the one. He's like, it's cool. I was like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We was more enamored with the Quantum because the Quantum is making these big lush sound beds and these pads, and it's just big and all that. Somehow, my guy Jeremy, shout out Jeremy at Sweetwater, hit me. Yo, we got the Third Wave, and I was like, shit, let me try it. If I don't like it, I'll send it back. And I got it. Couple days went by, and I had a breakthrough when I made my first sound. And I was like, whoa, because then you see the power. You see, okay, I got 12 oscillators. I could stack them. Now it's only 24 voices. But if you're creative enough, you can get crazy with it. So that's what it is for me. It just feels free. I feel freedom when I work on that. I don't feel held back. It's not a sampler. It doesn't have any sampled instruments in it. It's just straight up wavetables. It's like pigments of syrup. Then you can put in your own wavetables. It's literally, the possibilities are endless. You can record directly into the third wave, make a wavetable. You can, like, I like to just put it in my FL, and I might take a guitar lick, I might take a piano, I might take anything and create a wavetable. And then a wavetable, it creates waves, and you can surf through the waves. And they're all, one wavetable is one sound, and it's like 64 wavetables in it. So it's like, it's just deep. It's deep. It's deep.
Crazy. So what else we got up here? What is?
We got the Better Maker. Oh, what you looking at?
What is this right here?
The Chroma console. It is. Sorry. By the way,
he's a real producer. So all y'all who got these nice and pretty desks and be flexing for the gram and flexing for all that stuff, real producers, it looks like this.
Sometimes I'm moving, so I'm looking for a desk, but the desk I'm looking at, these are real desks. So I didn't want to build a desk and put it in here and have to take it apart in a few months. So I'm gonna just tough it out. But yeah, it gets a little crazy. Sometimes it clutters my mind, and sometimes it helps. But this is the Chroma console. It's a effects pedal with, it looks like you have 4 different categories, 5 options, and you can mix and match them and just get super crazy with them. It's just super wavy. We're gonna use it. You'll see. It's immediate too. It's some of this stuff you just got to see.
So like, let me ask you this, okay? Mm-hmm. Before we go to the other stuff. Mm-hmm. So, do you think that producers right now should not be scared to print?
What do you mean print?
Like, make the sounds you want, print it into audio, and let it be.
Oh, I commit. I don't commit to shit but print. Meaning, like, I don't commit to that.
That's what I meant, like, committing to that sound. So basically, you get a sound out of any of this, right? Mm-hmm. You get a sound out of any of this, and then you make what you want to make, mm-hmm. and then you commit to that sound, and then it's inside the computer. We print it inside the computer.
And that makes me feel so much better about life when I do that. I promise you, I have less to worry about. See, that's the other reason I stepped away from VSTs. I was just like y'all. I was stealing my stuff too. I'm not gonna lie. I was pirating a lot of these things, but once I got some money, I started to buy them. And man, these operating systems from, I don't know what I'm on, Sonoma. What's the new one? Is that it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I got plugins that won't even pull up that I bought. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole other topic I'm actually going to be talking about too, because that's the thing about it. One thing is, when you own this stuff, when you physically own it, mm-hmm. not license it, you own it. And when you have this stuff, you don't have to worry about operation systems and all this stuff like that. You actually have the gear. So even if this went out, mm-hmm. as long as you have a means to record something, you can always get it from one means to the next means, and you don't have to worry about licensing and everything else.
And the third wave is a pseudo sequencer. It's not gonna, what I might coin it, the synthesizer. That's what we're gonna call it.
So what else you got here, man?
Locomotive. Shout out, love Locomotive. Boutique company, American made tubes. I love tubes. I like my gear with tubes. My mic, my compressors, my preamps, EQs, whatever you got. Tubes. I want tubes. I actually just recently hooked it up to where I can run my stuff out and run it back in just to give it that, that character, or I want the warmth, or, that saturation. It just got the Better Maker mastering limiter 2.0. It's amazing. Okay? Amazing. I know people are like, why would you get a hardware limiter? It sounds crazy. I know. But trust me on this one. It got all type of stuff. Like if I hit this, and it got the mid boost, it got a high pass filter, which, come on, who doesn't love that? And then we got the saturation section. It got a clipper, which if you don't have a clipper, whatever. But I love the color section because you can get with the odd and even harmonics, and I mean, you'll see. It's gonna get active when we start cooking. Cause I use all this every time I make a beat. It all runs through this. Everything runs through the gear at all times. I got it set up to where except for this. This is my vocal chain, of course. But I got 2 tape emulators, SPL Big, which is a stereo widener. That's up crazy. I hope I ain't printing nothing with it like that. And then I got the UV, and that's my EQ, which I use my shelvers as an EQ too. So everything runs through the gear. And I just love the way it sounds. The separation, that's the thing I think I get the most out of the gear. If I'm not using the gear, I don't have the stereo separation that I would through running it through this. Like if I start A and B things and taking off the stuff as we're working, you're gonna be like, whoa. Cause I got every stage, I'm gain staging in every piece of gear. So they all matter, they're all doing something. And I just mix into it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't really touch people. Like, what about your recall? I don't really touch nothing. Maybe this, because this is limited, and we want to, depends on, that's kind of conducive to the record. This is my bus compressor. This motherfucker gonna stay 3-to-1 ratio, release fast, slow attack, 0 makeup gain. I don't like a lot of compression. And I'm not big on makeup gain, but I do like the loop. And this has the dynamic EQ, which I really love. Low and highs, and
So this is crazy. Yeah.
Oh, the ARC.
Got the ARC Studio
Come
here.
on, man. That is amazing. That's a nice device. Nice box. They did well. They did very well with that.
They got the ARC Studio in here, man. Whoo! I got to hear how this thing sound, man.
Yeah, man.
I gotta hear how this thing sound.
Pull out the MPC.
I bought my MPC too.
So this is what we're gonna do. So normally, I think last time you came into my world, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook that up to the MPC, and we're gonna make a beat in the MP.
Come on, man.
Let's go.
Let's go.
No, I don't need my computer, right?
You don't need a computer.
Is it better than, like, how do you use it?
We're just gonna hook it up.
Okay, so look.
We got, you know what I'm saying? It's got everything that, like, even like FLs, all that shit that happening. Like, we got everything in here.
Oh yeah. Oh, air, is that
There's all air stuff in there too. So we got all that.
Oh, did you want to hit this? That gotta be Grayson. Mark, you take some of the things off the top. Not that much.
You gonna chop up a sample, man?
Yeah, we made a little something.
Now that flow, I got this so deep, looking at that cake to it.
Is it 8 bars?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't like it.
Hard.
Layer it with another sound, like an arpeggiative sound. Just make it like kind of go out of tune a little, so it's not so pretty. Yeah, there we go.
Kinko's little print, you know what I'm talking about?
Well,
You can say them presets and stuff like that too? That's crazy. So you gotta sample those two sounds right there.
I think I am. I think I am. So what I think I'll do with this actually, I think I'm gonna put, so this sound I'm actually gonna chop. So I'll just double time that, slow the tempo down. So it sounds faster, it's actually slower. Then we could just take this. We'll go slice X. I like that. See if it fits. beat.
You're right, my bad.
Like we was talking about what we doing.
They don't want no crashes in the beat no more.
I don't want no snares either, right?
No snares either. But guess what?
Oh, you know what? We can
Putting crashes and snares in the beat.
take it snare out. You know what? We try something. So we try things.
Keep rubbing them hands. Feel that money touch them hands.
Really, I'm not even lying. They ain't gonna see when it's coming in. They not gonna. It's gonna be like a left hook. They not gonna know what just happened. Okay, we cooking with some grease now.
No snare.
No snares.
Backyard section with no snare, no crash.
No So you're gonna be, yeah, that's it, that really is. Yeah, keep doing that. Nah, y'all not listening. I'm trying to tell kids. They're not listening. They throwing off a vibe. Bro. Take the snare out. You just put that in there. Take that out. Oh, I know what I do.
That's hard. Can't let them see too much there. You gotta wait till the song get done. That's hard.
No, this.
Had to do a cook up in FL. Then he gonna run it through all that.
Yeah. I had to make sure we gave it too, cause like I said, niggas in the comments talking greasy. I laugh because it's like you're challenging Tyson to a fight. It's funny on the internet.
So it was coming for you in the comments on that? Oh, but you were responding back.
Yeah, I just be having fun. I don't mean that. Like, bro, it's funny though, because you'll see these comments, you can go click on their stuff. Man, one dude was on there, bro, blowing it on the beat. Talking about me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, bro, come on now. It's funny, but it's not. When you're that bad, no way. Just no way.
Oh, man.
Funny thing is, he gonna watch this episode.
He gonna watch this episode and be like, that shit was trash. So what are we doing now?
Well, it's running through the gear now.
Okay.
So just gain staging it properly so we can crank it. You know what I'm saying? About 2 dBs of gain reduction. And really, that's just because that's the 808 the kick doing that, because it's in mono. Oh, I told y'all I'm gonna show you this. All right, this is the mid side.
Yeah.
I'm just exaggerating. That's all your mono elements.
Yeah.
That's your side information, and I got it compressing. That's your side.
Oh, that's crazy.
Within reason, discretion. And we try to gain stage everything properly. I mean, that's how you get the most dynamics. Do a little dip at 900. Like I said, when you get to start taking stuff down, it gets quiet. EQ. Let's take off the tape. Let's take off the beat. You know what I'm saying? Let's take off the bus plus. Instant. Well, I ain't really did too much of that. You see, like,
That's crazy.
everything is doing something, and it all compounds. Out of that, it goes into the burl. Oh, but I love this, the Better Maker mastering limiter. So allows you to focus. So you can hear the stereo.
I can hear it.
All right, so now you can focus on the mids, right? Turn up the drive. You can saturate your sides. You see, you didn't even hear that sound. So we can just scale the frequency. And I just go through where I feel like it sounds pleasant. I got the drive at 85%, the mix at 95. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably bring the drive down and bring the mix down a little bit. We'll turn it up other ways. Remember, that's just the side. So we're gonna continue to work on the side. This is the IB, where you can go even. Even is not as ear pleasing to me, but whatever floats your boat. All right, so I like the way that sounds. I'm gonna feel the drive back. Turn that down. Let's go to the mid. That's the mid. You know what I'm saying? Notice, no clipping.
It ain't no clipping. Wow.
Gain stage. That's how you gonna be able to get the most out of it. I mean, and it took me a while to get to this point. Like, you just plug up. It's not, gear is the gear. Let me say this: every day it might react a little different too. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. I've learned that my Hazel rigs work, and my Telephone can work a lot better if I let them just sit for hours on.
Oh yeah, get that heat on there.
Hold up, you hear that, Bolo? Hear that white noise?
I hear a little white noise. It's okay.
No. This is a point I want to make. So I set up this template and I put this delay on it. I almost took down my whole fucking rig because of this. Plug-in makers, okay? We need to stop this. We need to stop that.
Oh, yeah.
We have to stop that.
Some people say they like the noise.
How? Who? Why? Doesn't make sense.
Well, at least got to give them the option.
Yeah, don't it come like this?
It come turned on, yeah. But
yeah.
But you can't save a preset the way,
No, but imagine not knowing that.
You are.
And imagine, because I'm running outboard gear, so noise is an issue. So what the fuck is this? Where's the noise coming from? Driving me crazy.
And all this is that. Yeah, the H delay.
I love it though. I still use it. That's why it's on my shit. I just be like, I have to remember to turn it off. Shout out waves. No more noise. No more lock doors. No more noise, man. Please.
You basically saying all the noise is on the sides.
Yeah, so, all right. So if you pay attention, like, I don't like the noise in the plugins because I'm running everything through this chain and I have diodes compression. Shout out Rupert Neve Designs. These are incredible. They're channel strips, preamp, compressor EQs with the red silk going right now. And diodes are naturally a little noisier than other compressors. So I don't need any noise. And then I'm running the MPV, which has the depth and width control. And so does my big, which I'm kind of doing like I'm doing two gain stages of side control, if you want to say that. And as soon as you crank up the side, that's where all the noise is. So if I crank up the sides, you know what I'm saying?
You can hear it too.
Yeah, the sides is what, but if I turn up, I can turn up the mid. There's the noise doesn't reside in the mid, the middle or whatever you want to say. So yeah, but the big, the SPL big, shout out SPL. I don't know them, but I love their product. This I'm at three, and it's getting. You heard when I get active. You know, this is gluing my music bus. So let's see, attack, bada bing.
So you still like to use plugins?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Everybody serves a purpose. Few dB. I gotta go in and take those clicks out. That's Fruity Slicer. I just gotta go and turn up the attack.
That little fab filter on here.
Actually, this is the Kershaw EQ.
What?
Yeah, Kershaw EQ.
Oh, I thought that was a fab filter.
Fab filter on steroids. A lot of people say, "Oh, they took Fab Filter style." They did, but Fab Filter took the Fruity parametric EQ whole setup, and I'm surprised nobody talks about it. I'm gonna pull up the Fruity parametric EQ. This has been since like 2006. I don't know when Fab Filter came out, but Fruity Loops parametric EQ been looking like this for a long time, and we could do all the stuff. But
okay.
Yeah.
Fruity Loops, man.
I had to get that off my chest. Sorry. I like this because it's also a multi-band compressor, essentially. So I don't go too crazy. Low shelf, 20. Get out the noise, and then I come right behind it. Give y'all a trick. I don't mind sharing this one because I think this is important. Again, with mid side. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Going here mid, okay? And I do let's do a high pass setup, a low show. And I come in and I cut out the mid into my music. Why? Because I need my bass, my kick, and my snare especially my bass and my kick, they need to live in this area right here. So I'll sacrifice some of the music mid. I'm not taking away the side though. You know what I'm saying? The sides are still there, so the music is still full. We just want room for that kick to thrive. Oh, told y'all this before. More mid side, I know. I'm sorry. It's the secret sauce. That's how you get if you want your records to sound professional, go mid side. I'm saturating the mid side, but with much power, much responsibility comes with, whatever Uncle Ben said. See, now if you peek, that's why I kind of boosted them up on this. This doesn't have a ton of did I turn it down? It doesn't have a ton of side information, but I'm actually saturating. That's why I like, you can choose what you want to saturate in terms of the music. Love this EQ. I'll get in here and fuck around if it's heavy on the EQ. I mean heavy on the CPU, but I really like this. I like this auto list.
Yeah.
This is the Tomo. One of my dream EQs. It costs $15,000. Shout out Brainworks. I'm a Brainworks artist. Plugin Alliance to my peoples. Tomo Labs. Tomo Audio Labs, Lisa. And they have the Liam, which is a preamp. I haven't been able to find a Liam anywhere, but we're gonna get those. But I like this because when you EQ, I want to say this. Because I think it took me a long time to grasp certain concepts because people make it a lot more difficult than it is. Get you an EQ, right? Sweet. Just whatever annoys you, whatever's out of key, cut. Whatever sounds pleasing, boost. It's that simple. It's a taste thing. Another Plugin Alliance gem.
The oven.
The oven. You know about the oven?
I've seen it, but I never used it.
So it's, again, I do a lot of saturation and a lot of mid-side. I know that's what everybody's into right now, but there's a reason why people are doing this. So I just come in and I have a weird way of working this. I wonder if Chris at Hindi Amps would be like, what the hell? So I crank everything. All right.
Oven.
The oven. I want to buy one. It's $6,700 though, so we won't be getting that today. We're gonna take something else. We won't be getting that today. Y'all got any samples?
Midnight.
I'm not gonna blast any companies on your website. I mean, on your YouTube channel, but I will say it's one of the worst plug-in people in the world. They make some of the best, but. And that's just the tie in the music, and people are like, why you do so much to your beats? Why don't you do enough to your beats? Why don't you make sure your beats hitting hard on every system? We need to go back to this, man. We need to go back to the gear. Get back. Like, a limiter outside the box sounds stupid because we are digitally limited. You know, it sounds crazy, but if you turn that motherfucker off, it gets. And this is all analog, by the way, 100% analog. But yeah, like I think it's important that the community continues to grow. People continue to just produce music, whether you're using any piece of gear or you're in the box, out the box, at your mama house, on the couch, in the studio. Just make some music. Make sure it's dope. People don't like ordinary. People like extraordinary things. So make it as extraordinary as possible. Make sure your melodies cut through. Make sure if somebody walks in a room that wasn't in the room when you laid the melody, press play. And if they don't stop in their tracks, something else needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Cut through. Just be cut through and be extraordinary. Whether you have a $80 M Audio keyboard or you have a Quantum Mark II or whatever. Make some dope shit, because I could beat on the table, Bolo could record me, we could sample it and make a whole beat and give it to Drake, and we're platinum and we're rich forever.
Only take one
to take you around the world.
We're gonna do part 3 real soon. It's part 2. Part 3 real soon.
Part 3.
Came in cooked up. That's what we did. Stone on the other.
Content is king.
You know what I'm saying? Content is king. So yeah. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up.
Yes, sir.
We're going to see how these beats and stuff turn out once we get the artists on it.
Yo, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's going to be dope.
More content on the way.
Yes. More content on the way.
Let's go.